Alright guys, getting started here in a minute. I'm getting used to working with only one screen on these live streams. It's not something I've done in a while. Hey Ignited, glad to have you in here. See if I can get this out to some people here. If you don't mind sharing the live stream, that'd be awesome. Let's see here. Share this out of here. Anyway, welcome aboard, everyone. Like I said, we'll get started here in a minute. Let me just get some shares out here so that way some more people will join in. And I'll start getting out with some shout outs and different things. Which is what I wanted to do to begin with. Not many people in here just yet. If you are in here, let me know. Say hi. What's up? I have a few things going on today. First off, I've hit over 1,400 subscribers and we'll be doing a giveaway shortly. When I hit 1,500, I'll be doing a giveaway. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do just yet. A little late getting started. But anyway, I guess I'll just jump right into it. Let's see, which ones do I want to start with? And of course, it's not showing anything, is it? Ugh. What's up, Joe? Struggling with this software here for a minute. I don't see it doing what I want it to do. Move this, yes, we're add new one in. Window capture. Da, 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 da. There we go. Let's see, which one do I want to start with? We'll start with this one. There we go. I think that looks about right, doesn't it? we go. Hopefully that looks okay on your screen. Let me see real quick. No. There we go. All right, how's everybody else doing in chat here? All right, thank you, Ignited. I think I have you on my list here somewhere. Figures it won't let me do that. No, I don't want it there. Probably gonna have to edit this when it's done, just so that way I don't have all this crap in the way. Again, like I said, I'm used to working with two screens where I can have one thing on one screen and another on a different screen. Which right now I can't see any of the chat, so give me a second. There we go. All right, let's get this started because I'm actually starting to get annoyed now. Shrink that here. Bring this all the way here. That's good. All right, now I'll get started. Anyway, so I'm going to do a few shout outs and some other things. Like I said, I've just hit over 1,400 subscribers, and we'll be doing a giveaway at 1,500. I think it might be something off my Teespring store. I'm not sure just yet. Hey, Five Guys Vines, how you doing? Let's see here. So I want to get started. One of the first shoutouts I wanted to do is Greed's Garage. He does some different videos, as you can see here. Let's go to his video list here. But he does some how-tos and different things like that. He does have a GTO and I think a Trailblazer and a Colorado. And he goes to different events and different things. He's one of the channels that I do watch. Let's see, since you're in here, Ignited, let's see if I don't have you here. Hold on. Bring you up here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, here we have Ignited. He has he does some different drift stuff and things like that. Currently, he's sitting at about, was that 174 subscribers, I think. So he needs to get up there and get up to 1,000 subs. So we're gonna help him out here a little bit with a little bit of a shout out to him. I don't know how many people I actually have in here at the moment, but I don't think this tells me here. No, it's not telling me. Another one of the channels that I would like to shout out. Let's see which one's next. It's Goon Squad. Here's another channel, Gregory Salvatore. He does some how-tos, a lot of drive-bys and car show stuff. In fact, I'm on his live streams just about every Sunday evening. They start around 9 o'clock Eastern. In fact, here I am right here. On weird card trends. I'm actually surprised because most of the time he has some pretty good, oh my god, brain fart. he has some pretty good thumbnails. There you go. There's the word, thumbnails. Um, and like I said, in fact, he just got his car back from the speed shop because he had thrown a bearing and had to have that replaced. I ended up having the whole motor rebuilt. Threw some exhaust on, and in fact, if you watch this video here, it's pretty loud. This video is called Mustang versus Camaro. See, here's another one. Growl's Garage. This one is nice. He has a matte black Challenger, and he just, another car video guy. Let's see, let's go through some of his videos here. I'm probably going way too fast, but I'm kind of nervous. But anyway, he does some different hop-up mods and stuff to his Challenger. I do believe he meets up with family cruising every once in a while as well. They live in close to the same area. You know what? Hold on. I got Wicked Fabs in here. We'll go to his channel. He has, what is that saying he goes? It's, shoot, I forget his saying it. Big Trucks and Hunting Bucks, I think is what he goes by. He's going to be all the way down here at the bottom. These are in alphabetical order. There he is. In fact, I think Wicked Fabs, I think you have a meetup tomorrow down in Denver, PA, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how far back the chat is lagging compared to what I see either, so if it takes me a minute to get back to your comment, that's why. Hopefully Wicked Fabs will come up here and actually say his saying down here in the chat so all you guys can do it. Driving trucks and hunting bucks. That's how I roll. Yeah, that's it. I'm more into his car videos, like the ones on his truck and the Jeep Renegade he has. Not so much the hunting stuff, but if you're into hunting, then this is also a channel for you. Oh, it's Dallas, PA. What did I say? Denver? Yeah, Dallas. And I think that's going on until 5 tomorrow. Joe, feel free to leave the details in the chat for the people that are in the chat. Like I said, I don't have any of that stuff in front of me. It is literally just me and my laptop sitting here. Ignited, where are you at anyway? I always forget. Let's see, what's another one in here that I wanted to get on here? Where's Camaro Time? I don't know if he's in here yet. Okay, here's another channel that I watch a lot. Anytime he posts a video, especially, actually I find his videos on video editing very, very interesting. I've learned quite a few little tricks from him, even though his video editing software is, shoot, what is it? It's not Filmora, because that's what I use. DaVinci. He uses DaVinci here. Oh wow, Canada, you're really up there, aren't you? I guess your car season is just about over up there. It's probably getting cold already. Yeah, he has a lot of DaVinci Resolve videos, but a lot of that does transfer over to the editing software that I use as well. But he also does install videos on his Camaro. He has a black 4th gen Z28. I think it's a Z28. Or no, it's Z28 or no, it's an SS. And then he has the red 5th gen here. But he does a lot of car show videos, some how-to products. Here's one on Dynawax. Thanks, cat. My cat just moved the camera on me. Hopefully it's still on me. Let me pull this up here real quick and find out. Yeah, it's still on me. Let's see. No, that's my channel. Hopefully there's no feedback either because I can't hear what's playing. So hopefully the sound's okay. Oh, Double R Restorations. He's one of my. I followed his channel for a while now. He has a 72 Camaro. Or I don't want to play. What happened? Double R. There it is. Wasn't looking to play a video. There we go. That's what I wanted. Look at the videos. There we go. Oh, that's not too bad. It's pretty warm. 87 degrees. By the way, feel free to leave any messages in the chat. And let me know what you think as I go. I'm definitely watching the chat as we speak right here on this screen over here. And yeah, he has a 72 Camaro that he's doing. He actually restored like the whole back of it. He has plenty of videos on it. There you go. Yeah, 72 Camaro. He calls it Project Overkill, and he's literally back half the whole car. He's replaced everything except for basically the roof. Really can't show you. Right now my computer's being derpy. Alright, so I did this one. That's Camaro time. Double R. What's this one? I don't want to play R. That's a vlog. Okay, never mind. Don't want that. DSW Joyride Productions. He has he's a Mopar guy, I do believe. Yep, he has another Challenger. Let's go check out some of his videos. And I mean, I've sat in a few of his live streams as well. But he has some good videos as well. Like I said, he's another subscriber that I support. If you want to go check him out, I don't have any of the links in the description yet. I might do that in a minute. Goon Squad is a new channel that I started watching. I started watching it when they started doing, in fact, this Mustang that's in this picture, this blue Mustang GT, is when I actually started watching them. But they've done a Stingray and a Hellcat since. The Hellcat's in the process of being done. They're working on the interior at the moment. They fixed all the exterior damage and have gone into replacing the interior damage from the accident. Now these guys, they pick up cars at carport, and they pick up trashed cars and they bring them back to life and show you the steps on how they do it. I've learned a lot from them, including some filmography tips as well. And I don't know if a lot of people know of this channel, and they do have like 400,000 subscribers, but I haven't heard a lot about them from the channels that I watch. So these may not be in our circle of people, but they should be. They're a really good channel. There's two kids, they're about 20 years old, and they do a really, really nice job with bringing these cars back to life. And I think their one quote is almost OEM, which is one of my favorite lines. I kind of wish I could steal it. But I definitely watch their channel very religiously. It is one of my favorite channels to watch. We did Ignited Garage. Let's see, we did Gregory's channel. We did Wicked Fab's channel. Hammer Down Motorsports. Now he is actually no, he's not. He is a bigger channel. I thought he was a bigger channel. I thought he had more subs than this. But anyway, he has 9,000. He has almost 10,000 subs. He's getting really freaking close. But he is actually part of the 717 crew, which a lot of us probably do know of. But he's definitely on the very smaller end. He deserves to be a lot bigger than what he is. He has a Camaro SS that is black and white, and it is a gorgeous car, as you can see up here in his banner. He kind of is going the 1LE look to it, or the ZL1 look to it. Yes, we all know it's not a ZL1, but it might as well be. It's got a supercharger. It's pretty quick. He also has, I think, a 72 Dart, which, oh my god, is so beautiful. It's a nice blue color, and he also has a Ram truck. and a bunch of other beater trucks. Like he has this F-150 here that he tools around with. I really like his channel as well. He's pretty local to me, but he has a nice, very nice channel. Let's see. Well, I've already been here for a half hour. Hey, Camaro Time. Already shouted out your channel. In fact, I think it's right here. Camaro Time's in the chat, so if you want to go check out his channel, you can click on his name and it'll take you to his chat. It'll take it to his channel. Along with Wicked Fabs and Ignited Garage, which, you know, most of you guys are in here chit-chatting back and forth anyway. Where am I at? No, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm going to have to go through. I'm not sure if any of you guys know of SWRNC Pete, or DIY Auto School is his other channel. Here's his main channel. Let's see if it'll pull it up. There you go, DIY Auto School. He is a body guy from down in Fort Worth, Texas. I think it's somewhere down in Texas, and he's actually moving to Moab, Utah, and he is basically moving his whole shop mainly because big businesses have moved in around him and have basically forced him out of his shop that he's had for a very long time. I want to say he's been there, I think, close to 20 years in that same spot, might be longer. And he is now busy moving out to Moab, Utah, and starting up basically an internship school for people out there. Here he is doing the foundation for the shop. He just posted a picture on Instagram of the shop walls going up. So and Minnie Body Shop Girl, man, oh my God, the amount of stuff she puts up with from him, you can tell they're in love. Yeah, I really do enjoy this channel, and he's very blunt and very frank. He comes off very gruff, but you know, you're either gonna love him or you're gonna hate him, and he happens to be one of the characters that I really do like on this channel. I'm not so sure that YouTube likes is liking his character very much, but me personally, I definitely do. Let's see, who else do I have up here? And then I'm gonna have to actually go to my subscription list. Rare Rat. Now, if you don't follow Rare Rat, he hasn't posted a video in a little while. I think it's been close to 2 months. But what he does is he finds trashed Camaros and he brings them back to life. I mean, like all the way back to life. Here's a second gen one that he's done here, this black and white one. And when he gets them, they're in pretty rough shape. I started following him when he was restoring his own SSRS, I think is what it's called. But I literally followed that car from the day from this very first video. In fact, here it is right here. This butternut yellow, I think it's called butternut yellow, SSRS 396. And he's owned that car since he was 18, and he restored it for his daughter that just took her license in it not long ago. So he's a really cool channel, especially if you like first gen Camaros and just the process of restoring them. He's done some other cars in here as well, some Fords and some other stuff. Let's see if he has any playlists on them. Yeah, here he goes. He's got the Craigslist Camaro, the 68, the 69 Z28, a 74 Camaro, his SSRS. He has another 67 Camaro he's done, 66 Nova. He's done a lot of different cars, 65 Mustang. And he has them all nice and neat here in a little playlist for you so you can watch them all the way through. I think the biggest one that he's done that he's documented the most was the 68 Camaro. But he's definitely a channel to go check out. Let's see, AK Camaro. Now he's a channel that I actually started following recently. I only heard of him because of the YouTube Pack, which is a group of us creators that have joined together to help each other out. I do have the link to the YouTube Pack's webpage down in my description below. Feel free to check out everybody on that list. I've already named a few of them. Let's see. I think I'm not exactly sure which ones are on it, which ones aren't, because I follow everybody. But I know that me, Greg, AK Camaro, Matt I always mess up his last of his name. Well, we're gonna review his channel in a minute. But we have Matt's channel, Joe's channel. Joe's part of the YouTube pack. I'm not sure if Pete. I'm not sure if you're part of the YouTube pack yet. Are you? Let me know in the comments. I think you were just added recently, but I'm not quite sure. Nice to see the chat going pretty good here. It's nice to see. That means I don't feel like I'm sitting here by myself. Let's go down through my subscription list here and see who else I can pull up here. I am a subscription to Pusa Studios, like Greg said in his video the other day, even though I'm not sure if any of you guys watched that. Alien Restro Mod, he's pretty cool. He's got a nice car he's restoring. I do you believe it's a first gen Camaro. Let's see, go to videos. Yep, 69 Camaro as well. Anyway, so he does a 69 Camaro. He's really, I would say, home garage style. In fact, a lot of the channels that I watch are really home garage style. In fact, he built his own rotisserie and is basically just, you know, trying to make it through like the rest of us. A lot of the channels that I watch are really home style restoration shops. Let's see here. Oh, I got to give a shout out to Anubis here. He's a friend of mine. In fact, he housed my TA for a little while down in Red Lion when he was up here in PA. He has a 87 Pontiac GTA. He's had quite a few cars over the years. He had the Grand National at one point. I think all of these are on the 87 GTA. I guess he deleted his other ones. I wish he didn't. In fact, this car he just got done painting. What happened here? So we got a Anubis Performance. In fact, he's like I said, I wish he had a Grand National too, or he was putting this Grand National motor in the GTA. But he also is designing his own intake, and we'll be having that up shortly. Let's see. Let's go through my list again. There's a lot of channels here that I'm part of. Not a part of, but I watch. Let's see. I'm trying to get some of the smaller channels out here because they definitely need the help. Damage Case Customs, he's another one. He's another Trans Am guy, even though he's not driving his Trans Am at the moment. He also has a Jeep XJ, which I also used to own. I had an 89 Cherokee Limited. I actually do miss that truck quite a bit. I don't have very many photos of that truck, but I definitely enjoyed it. And if you check out his channel, that 87 GTA Camaro Time is it's a pretty sweet looking car. It's pretty clean inside too. Like I said, just like I am watching the chat room at the same time I'm doing this. So if that's why it doesn't look like I'm always looking at the mirror, not the mirror of the freaking camera. Wow, I'm really not used to being on my own live stream by myself. Let's see here. Damage Case Customs. Oh, darn it. Dirt Floor Fab is another good channel. I'm not sure if I've seen oh yeah, he did have one just 5 days ago. Must have missed that one. I'll have to go back and go check it. But like I said, I'm really big into the old school cars. No matter really what brand it is, I don't care if it's a Ford, a Dodge, a Chevy. I don't even give a shit if it's a Porsche or a Jaguar if it's old enough. I'm just into classic cars in general. Doesn't matter what they are. And of course, modern muscle I'm into. Let's see where we at. Carolina Man. He used to be called Carolina Man when it was his dad's channel, and I really loved his channel when his dad ran it. His dad has since passed away, and his son has taken over the channel, and he has picked up an old Mustang. Um, yeah, Camaro time. It is a little self-conscious. It's one thing when you're doing a video and you know you're filming and you can edit out stuff later, or either just cut out whole scenes, whatever. But when you're doing it live, you can't hit pause, you can't start over, you can't. You got to be yourself. And I'm shy. I'm once I get to know people, I'm not shy, but I'm definitely very self-conscious of myself. So when I'm here by myself, it's a little unnerving because there's not like I can see you guys sitting here. I don't have so much of a problem when I'm sitting here on the live stream with Greg Salvatore's channel, which again I'm on almost every Sunday night at 9. Some of you guys do join us there, but there it's not so bad because I can see the other people that are in the live stream with us, and of course we do have the comments and all that, but at least I feel like I'm talking to someone other than this camera with a little blue blinky light, instead of just talking to myself. But I know you guys are here. I can see your guys' comments, and the more we go on with this, the more I'll open up probably. I don't know if I'm going to continue to keep doing live streams every here and there, but as long as you guys are joining in tonight, I will be here for now. Go through as many channels as I can, and and it's a good thing you use the asterisk, because otherwise they would have flagged that comment. But yeah, I am really shy, and unless you get me in a small group I'm fine, but the bigger the group, the more self-conscious I get. But let's keep. Oh, anyway, Carolina Man now he does a lot of live streams, or he was. I think he's going through some some issues right now, which is why he hasn't put up anything recently. But he has where is it? Yeah, he has this Mustang that he bought, and he's been doing. But I'm not sure if he still has his dad's videos up or not. I really hope he does. But like, most of what he did was live streams. But yeah, there's his dad here. This is his dad in this teal shirt here and the orange shirt. I was a really big fan of his dad, and I was definitely brought me to tears when I had found out that he had passed away, especially hearing about how he passed away. But I was a real big fan of his dad. His dad was restoring a Fox body Mustang. Hopefully I can find it here. Here's part of it. I don't have really good faraway shots. He wasn't real good at putting up thumbnails or editing. He just kind of did his thing. He's one of the old school YouTubers that really didn't edit their videos. Come from a time way before YouTube cared about watch time or any of that stuff. In fact, a lot of the channels that I watch come from a time period before modern YouTube. And they literally would just film a little bit and upload it right away. They wouldn't piece together their videos or edit them or anything like that. They would just literally be raw, film what you got, and put it up. And that's exactly how I started doing my YouTube videos at first. I really didn't edit them very much. Since then, I've gotten better and have gotten more into adding music and editing and stuff like that. I definitely come from an old school YouTube point of view. And I'm starting to learn a new way, so hopefully my videos get better. Where was I at? Oh, Florida Bandit. He's another Firebird guy. He's restoring his, I think it's a 78. 78 or 79 that he picked up. Here it is. It's a 77. Basically smoking a Bandit car. He started by putting in the floors and stuff. He doesn't upload... Excuse me. He doesn't upload a whole hell of a lot, but what he does upload definitely shows a lot of what he's doing. It shows his mistakes and how he fixed them, which is what I like about it. It doesn't just show all of the good stuff. He definitely shows his mistakes, and that's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes. and that's how I learn. I may not make the mistake he makes, but at least then I saw how he made the mistake, and I can avoid that mistake moving forward on my car. Let's see here. How far down the list have I gotten? Drive Shaft Drew. Dylan McCool, he's another cool channel. He's a Mopar guy, and he has a lot of classic Mopars. Not necessarily all really high-end Mopars. A lot of his stuff is old school. Some of it popular stuff, some of it not so popular. Be NOVATazz, not Sean. Unfortunately, NOVATazz and Sean are one and the same. I've actually gotten given my nickname because of my personality. But yeah, I get what you mean. I don't think you even really need to win the lottery to get yourself an original Bandit car. In fact, actually, if you're talking about any of the cars that were used in the movie, none of them are in existence anymore. The only one that I know of that is remotely close to being considered an original Bandit car was a car that was never used in the movie. It was just used for promotional pictures and stuff like that. And I do believe it's sitting in display at a museum. That's the only original Bandit car left. Yeah, I think he did. Not sure. I do believe it was his. Not this General Lee. It was the other one. Or maybe it was the General Lee one. But I think he actually got to park next to SRT Mush, if I'm not mistaken. If I saw that. But yeah, he has some really nice cars. I like his trucks and the cop car he's got as well. I do follow a lot of channels, so sometimes I miss some videos. But I do try to watch. I know I watch almost every single one of yours, Camaro Time, Wicked Fab. I try to catch your car video ones. Yeah, you want to say Camaro Time is actually you want a 77 through 79 special edition Trans Am. That is exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for the gold pinstriping along with the bird on the hood, that would be the 77 through, actually the 76 be the nose right before the 77. The 76 was the original car, and in fact, actually, the cars in the movie were 76 special edition Trans Ams with a 77 nose on them. But the 77 through 78 had the classic Bandit Trans Am nose on it. The 79 through 81 is the less popular of the two, even though they sold more 79 Trans Ams than any other year. It was over 19,000 Trans Ams they sold that year. And I have a regular Trans Am. I do not have a special edition Trans Am. But it was a black car with a tan interior. I have no idea what color bird came on it originally, as the hood and the front fenders and everything on my car are off of a donor car. I do believe my car was hit in the front end at some point, so that is why they're not the same. Hey, there's Matt. I have not even done yours yet. I am, in fact, I'll do yours right now. This guy here, Matt, he is definitely well deserving of more subs than he has. His edits are better than a lot of the bigger channels. Let's see here. He does cars and beer. I like the way Gregory announces his channel on his live streams. Something about what doesn't go better than cars and beer. Cars and alcohol, but his edits are freaking absolutely amazing. I can only hope to come close to being able to edit like he does. Yeah, he has quite a few videos here, and like I said, his edits are amazing. If you haven't checked out any of his videos, you definitely should. And it sucks. He only has I'm not sure if this I'm guessing this is the sub count. But it says he only has 144 subs. He's well deserving of way more subs than I have. But he's just getting started, and I'm pretty sure that as soon as if one of his videos catches up, takes off, he's going to be just fine. Ignited, did you come back? Did we lose you for a bit here? If you did miss it, I'm definitely going to be letting this video up on the channel. You can come back and come check it out later. But he definitely needs. He should be well. I'm not finding the word. He should be much better off than where he is at the moment. Like I said, his videos are awesome. I watch every single one the second that I see that it's up. You can't tell because if I watch it all the way through and accidentally click on it again, it doesn't show that I've watched it. Or if I haven't seen it in a long time, which can happen as well. I do watch the big guys like Dirty Max Jack and Street Speed 717, but they don't need any more subs than they already got. Family Cruising. Just going down the list here. I mean, some of these I just don't recognize the name, but I've watched their channels. Gammy D on cars. He does a lot of the more modern cars. I can't say that I watch his videos as much as I want to, but I definitely do watch them, especially the BMW ones. I like as a fan of the BMWs, but he does a lot of the newer car stuff. But you know, classic car stuff takes precedence over that. So if there's a bunch of classic car stuff up, I tend to watch that stuff first. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I cannot wait till that Supercars on State Street one comes out. I'm really looking forward to that one. Oh, how did I miss this one? All the way right here on the top. He might actually be live right now. Oh, yep, he's live right now. I didn't even mean to go over top of his live stream. Normally I would watch his live stream, but he has this cool little wagon that he's put a motor on. Basically rat rodded it, and he had just also picked up this. Basically, it's a Ford Mustang, but the ugly version of the Ford Mustang. It's a Fairmont, which has the same undercarriage as the Fox Body Mustang. And he does some beer reviews too, Matt. So if you haven't checked out Straight Six Fan, you should go check him out, Matt. But I followed him because I found his little rat rod wagon deal here. I actually have his sticker. I just don't. It's another project that I'm going to announce soon. In fact, I can announce it here. I have an old big Craftsman toolbox that's been through hell, and I picked it up for like 20 bucks, and I need to restore it. And that's what I'm going to put all of my YouTube stickers on from the other channels that I watch, that we trade stickers back and forth. I have to restore that toolbox so I can start putting them on that toolbox. I need a beer, damn it. Oh wait, did I just say that on live stream? Oh well. Oh. Let's see here. I can't believe oh, that's why he popped up to the top, was because he's doing a live stream. Let's see. I don't want to forget anybody. I don't think he's put up anything recently. Where is... There's one that I wanted to freaking show. Where is it? Is it under G? Oh, Joe Daddy's Garage. He's another good one that I like. Oh, there's a couple of them. He does a lot of old car restorations as well. In fact, he has this Mustang called the Brooklyn Pony. It's a Mustang convertible, but it was so rotted that basically the only thing that he was able to save was the windshield pillar and I think part of the firewall. I think the whole rest of the car, other than some small interior bracing and stuff that was convertible specific, I think the whole rest of the car he has literally replaced. Let's see if I can find a good picture of the car when he first got it. Yeah, here's part of it here. If you can see it on this first row that I have, this middle row I have sitting up here. The one on the very end, the red car, that was it when he got it. And he has basically torn the whole car apart and started from scratch. All brand new panels, everything. And he's gone step by step on how to do it. That's new. You'll have to let me know what that new channel is, Matt, so I can subscribe to it. But Joe Daddy's Garage is another channel that as soon as he puts up a video, I tend to watch it. He's up to, yeah, he's only has 18,000 subscribers. He's still a smaller channel. But he's definitely another one that's well deserving of getting a lot more subs than what he has. Let's go back down here. Where am I? Why is my computer's being derpy now? Acer Eric. Let's see if we'll go to him here. Or did my screen freeze up? Nope, there we go. Acer Eric, he's actually a channel that I've known on for a long time. Found it through another one of my garage channels. And he is restoring a 77 Camaro Z28. Pretty close to my car, other than it being a Camaro. And he's been doing this for about 5 or 6 years as well, slowly restoring this car in his home garage. So, I mean, that's kind of like the channels that I like to watch is this kind of stuff. So I've slowly gone all the way, way back to the beginning of his videos and slowly started creeping up through them whenever I don't have anything new to watch. He's only got 2,000 subscribers. Again, he's very much the old school style YouTuber. And you know, and that's kind of the channels that I really like. So he's another one that I watch. Let's see if I can get this to work now. There we go. I don't want to miss anybody. Burning Rubber Garage. Where does that sound familiar? I think this is a newer channel that I haven't really watched any videos yet. No. I don't want to start a video. No, I don't want to do that. Thank you. I wanted to go to video. Wow, my computer's really being slow. I have way too many windows open. Let's close some of these here. There we go. If I didn't have imports. What do you mean ignited? That I don't own an import? Is that what you're talking about? And if I have to be completely honest, I'm not a super import fan. There are some imports that I do find really nice. A lot of the RX-7s I like. I'm not a big Honda fan at all. I don't think there's really any Honda that I really like except for maybe the S2000. Where am I at? Did that one. How could I miss Get Exhausted? Except for he's not really putting up very many videos recently. And his last one was 3 weeks ago, which wasn't too bad. But all I liked about his channel is he did a lot of exhaust sounds, which, you know, that's a special spot on me. I love the sound of an exhaust of a car. But I'm not sure what's quite up with him right now. Definitely had to at least give him a shout out though. I'm missing Joey 66. Why is my screen being derpy? There we go. CK Raps. Andy doesn't need another shout out. Oh, Faster Cat. All right, now he's a cool guy. He does some guitar solo stuff and he has car stuff. He's got this green and black car called Bubba, and then he has an orange one as well. Where is that one at? The orange one he had finished before I started watching his channel. I don't see it though. It's this one. The 73 is his orange one. The 71 is the green one. There they are. The orange and the green one. There we go. But another channel that I've watched all the way from the beginning of his videos and followed the builds all the way up through. That crazy gamer. Hello, that crazy gamer. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. I feel like I'm getting dead here. Faster Cat. Like I said, go check out Faster Cat. Especially if you like the old school Camaros. I have kind of found a niche of stuff that I like. Hammer Down, Handbuilt Cars. Oh, damn it. Come on. Thank you. It Just a 6. He's a channel that's going up. He's getting bigger. I do like him. He's one of the most down-to-earth people that I've watched. That is a bigger channel. And his cinematics are awesome as well. But I don't believe he does his channel by himself. I think he has some help with filming and different things. Let me go to his channel here real quick. But if you haven't heard of him yet, I'm pretty sure if you didn't see him here, you would be hearing about him sooner rather than later. As he is definitely exploding. When I started watching him, he didn't have nearly this many subs as he does now. And he's just growing, and he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and his builds are getting crazier and crazier. His newest build is this this white Chevy truck that he has sitting here, a single cab, with I know it has a V8 in it, but definitely he's another channel to watch. He's hooked up with Nick from Guitarmageddon Z01 and Charity Moose to give away a Mustang this month. If you haven't checked out Charity Moose, hey, feel free to donate to them, and you can join and win. What is it? It's a Roush Mustang this month. Bet an $80,000 car, man. Ooh, that sounds right up my alley there, crazy gamer. Is it a restoration project? Is it already done? Tell me more. I'd love to hear about it. Definitely into old school Mopar. I am a Chevy guy, but it does not mean that I don't like all other brands as well. I don't know why I have him on here. JCR Garage, got to give him a shout out. In fact, when he gets to 1,000 subs, he's about 509 now. When he gets out to 1,000 subs, he's actually giving away $1,000 to one of his lucky subscribers when he hits 1,000 subs. But he is from, I think, New Zealand. So it's kind of cool to see what the car culture is like over there compared to over here. He has this really cool, he calls it the turbo tank, but it's a Volvo. I think it's a, I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it might be a diesel or just a turbocharged Volvo. He has some other cool cars that we don't have over here. Do 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 do. Geez, I almost started singing Baby Shark. Can you tell him a dad? Jeff Lindsay. Did I go over Jeff Lindsay? I don't think I did. And there's Joey. Joey's up next. Jeez, I'm only in the J's. Jeff Lindsay's another Camaro guy that I follow. Again, second gen F body. And he just is restoring this car in his garage in his backyard. And he's another one that has replaced a lot of panels on it and different things, and including the roof skin, the rear quarters, the trunk floor, the floor of the car. He hasn't had to replace the firewall. The firewall's original. He's had to repair both doors. I think he had to do a tail pan on it. But anyway, he walks you through the whole steps of how he did it as well. So it's nice to see how different people do the same work. And yes, Matt, I think he's from New Zealand. He's over in Australia somewhere. And in fact, he's the one that the JCR garage. He's the one that originally did my NOVATazz logo with the two cars. The original one, I was looking to have it done, and he was the closest to come to what I was looking for. Now, I have since redone the logo and made the lines more crisper so I could put them on t-shirts and different things. This logo right here is the one that he did. This is the JCR Garage rendering of my YouTube channel shirt. Like I said, I have since updated the images to make them crisper and cleaner using vector imaging. But definitely check out Jeff Lindsay here. If you like restoration of old cars, mainly what I'm into, I definitely want to get down here to Joey 66. Where's he at? He has some really amazing. I'm in love with his Challenger. I like the color on it. I haven't seen that color on a lot of different cars. Where'd it go? Did I miss it? There it is, right here. Joey 66. Now he has this maroon Challenger. I think it's maroon or burgundy, but it's like a reddish purple. Oh my god, Crazy Gamer, I'm gonna have to definitely check out your channel. I'm not subscribed as of right now, I don't think, but I'm definitely gonna have to go check out your channel. Anyway, so Joey 66, and why is my computer being so derpy? Alright, anyway, so Joey 66 here. He does a lot of Mopar stuff. He definitely also shouts out right here. He shouts out his viewers' rides. So he'll ask you to send in pictures of your cars, and he will feature them on his channel. So even if you're not a Mopar guy or anything, he will share your car as long as you give him a good enough picture to be able to see it. And he does other product reviews and different things, news, just general automotive YouTube channel, basically based around Mopar stuff. But his Challenger and his cinematics are really, really nice. He does a lot of driving shots, roll-bys, different things, and he does a lot of vlogs from behind the wheel. He's got a nice style. I like him. He's a really down-to-earth guy. Kind of wished he lived a little closer, but he doesn't. So be sure to go check out his channel. I don't know why I just did that again. There we go. Hopefully I'm keeping your guys' interest and not being too boring. I'd like to answer a few of you guys' questions too, so if you have any questions for me, put them in the chat and I'll get to them here shortly. Junked Up, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this one yet. He's kind of like Dylan McCool, but he has some really old school classic. He's really into the Chargers. And he has this really nice teal one that he literally pulled out of some old lady's backyard. It had been hit in the passenger side, right in front of the passenger side, right in front of the rear wheel, and he had fixed the damage, pulled it out, and has since started. The car basically is a daily driver. He has not touched any of the paint, and so he has not touched any of the paint. He's just done all of the necessities for the drive line and the interior to make the car nice and a decent driver. Like I said, I followed his channel since he found that car. But he has a couple other cool chargers and stuff that he has laying around as well. Alright, I'll be sure to see it. Check him out. Where am I at? Wish it wouldn't keep going all the way back up to the top, but... I already did Matt's channel. Mid-year Mitch, no. Mitch the Plumber was doing some really nice videos for a while, but I haven't seen any from him recently. He had a nice split window Corvette. He was putting a modern chassis underneath of it. Definitely have to give this guy a shout out. Now, if you would really like some nice, knowledgeable... Now, he's not an expert in anything, but he does a lot of trial and error and trying different things. And he is very, very anal about his work. If he doesn't like something, he will try. He will do it and do it and do it again until he comes out the way he likes it. And he definitely is very much about doing it the right way. Down to even using solder on the body joints where originally there was solder. He doesn't use filler or anything where he doesn't need to. I'm taking it Hall RT123 is that crazy gamer. I just got your message. I'll look at it in a minute. But anyway, he has this, I do believe his is a 68 Camaro, and he started restoring it. It's not his first car he restored. The first one he restored a buddy of his Camaro, and that's where I found him from. And he completely restored that car, and then started tackling his own. And it was originally just supposed to be a quick restoration, and he has since found out that his car was basically totaled, and that the people just slapped it back together enough and threw a lot of Bondo on the car. I mean, there was an inch of Bondo in some spots on this car. There was a ripple from the accident all the way through the belly pan of the car. I mean, if you go back and watch his videos, you can literally follow the path of destruction from where the accident actually took place all the way through his car. He has actually replaced every single panel except for the inner bracing on the top half of the car. The bottom half of the car has been literally every single panel has been replaced. I think just the inner fender wells of the back, the inner quarters, are the only thing. The inner quarters, the package tray, and the roof structure, I think, are the only things that weren't replaced. He's replaced the complete floor all the way back, the rear frame rails, the firewall, the dash, the whole trunk structure has been replaced. Both rear quarters, the roll pan, all of it. It's all been replaced, and he just takes you through it and shows it to you. He's also got this really nice, this really neat, where is it? K5 Blazer. He has this really neat K5 Blazer that he's doing as well. It's the one with the removable back top. But I mean, this is the stuff that I really like to watch because it goes, unlike like Send It Steve's videos and stuff like that, where they kind of just glance over what they're doing. These guys really literally take you step by step, what they're doing, what they did. If they make a mistake, they show you they made a mistake and how they fixed their mistake. It's just kind of more of the channel that I'm looking to create mine to be an image of. This guy here is somebody that I really look up to. He is a true artist in what he does. And go give him a check. Go give him a view. Let him know I sent you over there, because he's just amazing. And if you don't learn something from him, then you really didn't really watch it too well. Let me get through some more of these channels here. I don't have very many that I want to run through. I'm just going to skim through the rest of them here, and I'll start answering your guys' questions in the chat. I do have an update on the Dodge, and I'll get there in a minute. If you stick around. Let's see, where was I? Mr. Fireman. Oh, there we go. There's Baby Shark again. My girlfriend keeps trying to make me do a YouTube video doing the Baby Shark song. You guys would probably have a freaking laughing fit. Rambling Around. Here's another good channel that I really like. Rambling Around, he has another 3rd gen F-body, and he has just picked up the 68 GTO project. His Trans Am is absolutely freaking gorgeous. There it is right here, goofing around in the Trans Am on the way home. It's flat black. It's got a built LS motor under the hood. And it's a quick little car. He sent it through a couple cornfields, one of them backwards. And hey Greg, we did already review your channel. If you haven't checked out Greg's channel, go check him out. I'm on his live stream every Sunday at 9 almost. A few of them I've missed, but most of them I'm in. So feel free to go check him out. Let me see if I can pull up his channel again real quick. In fact, actually, I think most of you guys know who he is, but in case you do not, definitely want to give him another shout out. And if you haven't watched his Mustang versus Camaro Rev Off, you need to. He has the I think the only talking 5th gen Camaro. Here it is right here, Mustang versus Camaro. His exhaust will definitely surprise you. I didn't believe it was that loud when he first told me about it. All right, let's keep going so I can get out of here. Well, not get out of here, so I can get on to the questions. Movie Car Central, if you haven't checked them out, they're actually restoring he's a French guy, and he found an original RV that was used in the Jurassic Park 2 movie. I think that's Movie Car Central. Yeah, it's definitely Movie Car Central. And he does a lot of Back to the Future stuff as well. Let's see here. Online Car Show. Definitely got to give a shout out to our Online Car Show. He's another 5th gen Camaro, or is he a 6th gen? No, he's a 6th gen Camaro guy. He does the Petro boxes. He just put up one the other day. I wish I had the money for a Petro box. They look really freaking cool. They have some cool stuff in them. But you gotta go check him out. He does a lot of review stuff and things like that nature, along centered around his Camaro and stuff. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to answer that question there, gamer, in a minute. Where am I at? There we are. Online car show I just did. Wilson Studios, rambling around. Rare Rat I did. If you're into RC cars, RC Sparks Studio and RC Sparks Rebuilt are a really good channel. He's a really cool dude, and he'll basically anything you want to know about RC cars, he's got a video on it. I'd click on his thing, but I want to freaking keep going here. Sam's Garage, Sane Auto. They're both two newer channels. I haven't really been able to check them out very much. Send It Steve, definitely have to go. You definitely have to love Send It Steve. Everything that he's been through, including the heart attack he just had recently. I've met him quite a few times, and you know what? I love the guy. He's really down to earth. Really, you get what you get with him, and he fixes things the way I do. I mean, it may not be the rubber gloves and freaking neat and tidy toolbox, but you know what? He gets the work done. He gets it done, and I really like his channel. He needs he's another one that's getting bigger, and he deserves it. Let's see here. I think I'm running down to the end of my list here. Supercars of Philadelphia. I already did SWRNC Pete or DIY Auto School. 570 Experience. I haven't really watched a lot of his stuff. Here's another stuff. Now, this may not be car related, but it is restoration related. This guy here, he takes old things, no matter what they are, he takes old things and restores them to like new condition. And it's really cool to watch how his stuff works. This one here is a 1907 hand pump, like a bike pump. And he brought it back to looking basically brand new. But he does a lot of that stuff. Taking old things and making them look new again. It's one of the things that I do enjoy. I love watching things being restored, no matter what they are. It doesn't just have to be cars. There's a few other channels like this Good of the Land channel. And I do watch them when I come across them. My Nova was inline 6 at one point. It was definitely straight piped. That was a long time ago, though. You're talking like 10 years ago. Wicked Fabs, Wild Out Northern By. He hasn't put up a lot of videos recently. His house actually just burnt down to the ground about a month or two ago. So that's probably why he hasn't put up any videos. And I do believe I am almost at the end. Okay, we got Venom GT87. He definitely deserves a shout out. He's got a couple Grand Nationals, I do believe. Yes, definitely. He has a couple Grand Nationals. And he does product reviews and things that he's doing to his cars. I mean, geez, it was one of the original, actually well-built turbo cars from factory. Who doesn't like a Grand National? One of the fastest cars in the 80s right out of the box. So if you haven't checked out Venom GT87, you should. Where am I going here? Oh, if I can only watch one YouTuber, I don't know if I could do that. I'll have to answer that question in a minute. That's a tough one, Pete. That's a real tough one. Let's see, was there any more back here? Is it Fab Forums that has that freaking Fox Body rat rod? I think I want to say it's him. Yes, it's definitely him. He calls it the Bibster. He also does tool reviews as well. But he has the most wicked chopped, split, rat rotted F body. I mean, Fox body Mustang you would ever seen. Um, it's not even a Mustang anymore. I mean, it's just like a Mustang shell. There's not much original Mustang left of this car. There it is, the Bibster, Fox body buggy Mustang. It's not gonna show me any video clips. But basically, it's literally just like the freaking front part of the car, and then everything else is just a tube chassis. It is absolutely wicked looking. If you haven't seen it, how long have I been on here? Are you kidding me? I've been on here for an hour and a half. So let's get through some more of these channels here. I'm definitely down to the nitty gritty. So, and I've probably missed a few more. So I might have to compile a list of ones that I didn't do and do them in another video. Corvette Ben definitely deserves a shout out. Basically, he brings Corvettes and other classic cars back to life. Again, same MO as most of the channels that I watch. He does basically Will It Run. He has a 56 Caddy, which is actually how I found him. I didn't even find him for his Corvette. I found him for his Cadillac. I am a big old school Cadillac fan. The bigger and the longer the old Cadillac, the more I like it. But there isn't a single bad video in his list. If you have never heard of Corvette Ben, you need to go check him out. Oh, my mouse is acting up. Corvette Ben, Stradman, throttled out 250. If I'm naming out their names, they're a good channel. I'm not clicking on them just yet. I got too many other channels to go through. Tom Noble, I think, is probably going to be one of the last ones that I go through before I start touching on your questions. Tom Noble is another first gen Camaro restoration channel, and he's done it in his garage. He lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he did it from scratch. The very first video was just after they dropped the those the Ram Air. It's one of the 90s V8s that Corvette had. Tunnel Ram or Ram Air 350. I forget what it's called. Not real up on the modern V8s. More of the old school stuff. I think we do. I mean, Camaro Time, I think I originally found you through what is called the Garage Gang. Because I know you watch, I've gone through your channel subscription list, and I know you have a lot of the channels that I have already on there, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of the Garage Gang. In fact, I knew of the Garage Gang long before the YouTube pack was ever a thing. And the Garage Gang is, there's no set web page or anything. It's just something we all call ourselves, and it is literally us amateurs that are restoring cars, you know, in our home garages, and we all, you know, help each other out and watch each other's videos, and if we have a question, one of us will be able to know the answer to answer it, and we just help each other with our builds. All right, see you, Matt. I will catch you next time. All right, you know what? And I think I'm going to get going to answering these questions you guys have. I'm going to go back up through here and see what one of the first questions. I know the first question I was asked was by Ignited Garage about my 01 Ram 1500. In fact, if you guys are smart, you've seen it in a few of my recent videos. It's tucked away at the corner on the where I keep my where I work on the, am I still streaming? I think I am. Yeah, I think I'm still streaming. Okay, good. Scared myself for a second there. Anyway, so if you've seen, my truck has been in a couple of the newer videos. It's tucked back in the corner. I literally got frustrated with it, but I am pretty sure that I have pinned it down to the fluid pump in the front of the transmission has failed. But that's like a $180 part, and I really wanted to get the Trans Am on the road this summer, so I had shifted gears and started working on the Trans Am because I didn't think it was that far off from running. Now, unfortunately, it is a little further off from running than I was thinking, and I was also further behind this summer because back in May, I got injured at work. I had my pinky basically wrapped around backwards all the way to my wrist, and it tore a tendon in it. So I have been on light duty since May, and that means I can't work any overtime, and because of child support, it has limited me down to a very small chunk of money. And so I couldn't buy a lot of the parts I needed for the TA to get it running. Yeah, it did hurt, Greg. In fact, I can still only close my hand. Um, that's as far as I can close it right there. I can't even touch it to my palm. Um, which again, like I said, I'm still on light duty. I can't work any overtime. So the maximum amount of money that I can make a month is just over 800. So I'm literally bringing home just over $800 a month, maybe a little closer to nine, and I'm still trying to run this channel. And so I had put the truck aside to get the TA on the road. Now we did get it running. We did get a burnout for the 4th of July video, though be it a very weak one. Was not very impressed with my own burnout. But there was like I said, there's definitely some issues with it. The steering kept locking up because it's hitting the exhaust, and like I said, the car needs a carburetor rebuilt. It's not running perfectly. But I am going to have to pull the TA out of the garage here shortly to put the truck back in to get that fluid pump done because I'm going to need that truck this winter. So the truck will be back on the channel shortly. I am either going to go to the junkyard and pull out another fluid pump out of another transmission and hope that works. That would be cheap option number one. Obviously, if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and buy a brand new one, which is really not in my budget. But I'm going to have to do what I have to do. And that truck's a beast. I mean, it's got 35 by 12.5 mud claws on it, 4-wheel drive. It's the off-road edition, so it has a 2.5-inch lift straight from the factory, which is why I'm able to run those 33 by 12.5s, because you can't run those on a stock truck. Fully loaded, 4-door, with 265,000 miles on it. I mean, that truck is just insane, and it is in really good condition for the amount of miles that are on it. Just got to get it up and running again. So there's question number one. Hopefully that answered you, Ignited. Yeah, I'll check them as soon as... You want me to check them while I'm still on the live stream, or I was just going to check them once I ended the live stream? They're Crazy Gamer. Let's see. Let's go back. Oh, by the way, the Camaro time you said about St. Auto needing... transmission. I'm not afraid of an automatic transmission. What happened was I was trying to fix that transmission with the least amount of money as possible, and what I should have done is I should have run a diagnostic on it and checked everything before I took it out of the truck originally, and it probably would have pointed me at the fact that it was the fluid pump right from the beginning. But I didn't have a pressure gauge at the time that I was doing that, and again, it was a matter of trying not to spend a crap load of money. So, and I knew how to rebuild a transmission, so that's what I originally did to begin with. And because the fluid pump wasn't working correctly, and we drove that truck from my old house all the way up to the new house, it burnt the clutches, and so it had to be rebuilt again. which if you followed my channel for a little while, you see me go through all of that. It's only been about a year since I was forced to move from my old place to now. All right, see you, Greg. Check you out later. So, I've been through a lot in the last year. I'm still trying to get back on our feet, and we'll get there, but one step at a time. All right, let's go back to another question here. Let's see. Where was the next question? I think Gamer had the next question. Yes. Would I ever own a Hellcat? Number one, that would involve a lot more money than I bring in at the moment. Unless my channel starts making a shit ton of money, which it's not making a crap ton of money right now. Unless my channel made a crap ton of money, I would say the answer, me being viably able to buy a Hellcat, the answer to that would probably be no. Now, if I had a disposable amount of income to be able to do that, I still don't think I would. Only because, not because the car isn't cool, it's too heavy. It's the one downfall I've had, and it is Dodge's fault, because number one, they decided to build the Challenger and the Charger on the Chrysler 300C platform, which is a luxury car. And that is probably the biggest reason why they cannot shed the weight on those cars. And no matter how much power they make, a car of similar power from one of the other two makes, Ford or Chevy, is just going to outmaneuver it. And again, just like I said, just no matter how much power you throw at a Mopar, one of these Chrysler 300C platform Mopars, they're not going to handle. They're just too heavy. From a similar sized Ford or Chevy product. If I had to pick a new car, no matter how, like I said, I absolutely love the Challenger. It is a gorgeous car. But again, it's just the weight. I think that if I had to go out and pick a new car, I think it would be a 6th gen Camaro or the Mustang GT. I don't even know if I could toss up between the two, because they are both pretty nasty looking cars. Being a Chevy guy, I think I would have to go towards the Chevy ZL1 if I had a disposable amount of income. Just the car looks nasty, and not the new one. It would have to be 2017 and 2018. Yes, not a C8. If I could get a C7 Corvette, I don't care if it's a Stingray or the Stingray, or what's the next one up? Either any one of them. I don't think I would own the ZR1 though. Even though it looks really cool, I think it's just not worth the extra money between the two. And if I had that kind of money, I don't know if I would be getting a Corvette. A Little Red Express, those were cool little trucks with freaking stacks out the back, and I think they had wood panel flooring on the beds. That'd be really nice. Let me answer some of these other questions up here before they get too far up. Camaro time, I know you asked me one that I really wanted to answer. I think it was, question, if you could only watch one YouTuber, who would it be? What is your absolutely favorite car movie? And if you could afford any car, what would it be? Okay, first off, let me answer the first part. If I could only watch one YouTuber, I think that it would be Mr. Fireman 164. Only because I think I could learn the most from him. I think he's the epitome of what I like in a YouTuber. He's not all fancy flair and all this other stuff. He's business, and I love it. And he's got a little bit of snarky attitude, um, but it's low key. It's a low key snarky attitude, and I absolutely love it. So if I had to pick one YouTuber, I think it would be him. Second question you had was, what is your absolutely favorite car movie? That's a hard one. I would have to say Smokey and the Bandit. I think followed closely by Days of Thunder, and then the original. I don't know. Either one of the Gone in 60 Seconds. And then it just tumbles from there. There are so many good car movies. There was a movie about, I think it's called Convoy. That's another one that I absolutely love. Um, Basically, the 60s or 70s car movies they're just awesome. And then the last question you had was, if I could afford any car, what would it be? Uh, 98 Dodge Viper GTS-R. If I had, I think that would be the epitome of what I'd want. I'd want a 98 GTS Viper, the R with the actual race wing, not the one that Family Cruisin' just got, but the basically the street legal 24 hours Le Mans car. That would have to be it. I mean, there's some other Vipers that I like, but that was the one. That was the one that just literally just, oh my god. That car just makes me just gives me the willies. I absolutely love that car. Let's see, any other questions before I get down to the bottom ones? Goddamn Baby Shark is stuck in my head. That wasn't a question. That was on my project truck. Wicked Fabs, if you're still in here, what was on your project truck? I missed that question. What size rims are on my truck? I have the 17-inch rims, which came factory on the off-road edition. They are a very limited rim. It is the same style rim that was made in a 16-inch rim that is on the Durangos and some of the other Dodge trucks. But the 17-inch rim only came on the off-road edition. In fact, that was a bitch trying to find a replacement rim for that truck when I boogered the one up trying to remove a stuck lug nut. I ended up spending like over $140 for one rim, and it was used. It wasn't even a brand new rim. Oh, mud claws. Yeah, do you know what? I swear by those things. In fact, they're getting hard to find because they don't make them anymore. Those 33 12.5-inch mud claws, man. 2 feet of snow didn't slow them. The snow was up above the tire and it was still crawling through the snow. I swear by those things. And they're not that expensive either. I mean, I could have gone out and gotten the General Grabbers or something like that and spent 3 times the price, and I bet you I would not have been able to get through that snow. And the tread is just freaking wicked looking. Damn, I cannot get Baby Shark out of my head. Bye-bye. That's re-answering the question I already answered. Little Red Express. Now, Ignited, since you're in here still. Convoy, that was the one with the duck on the front of the Mack truck, if I'm not mistaken. If that's the movie that I'm thinking of, that's the movie that I remember the most, was the duck on the front of the truck. I think they had a big fuel tanker on the back of it. I think the beginning of the movie was they were busting somebody out of jail with it. Yep, that's what I thought. That movie is freaking awesome. Oh yeah, there you go. Camaro Time saying the rubber duck. Yeah, exactly. That's a freaking awesome movie. When I was growing up, Convoy and BJ the Bear. Oh my God, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I've never driven a big rig. I've been driven in one in a big rig, but I've never driven one. I'd be kind of intimidated to drive a truck that big. It's huge. Um, yes, 10-4 Rubber Ducky. Oh my God, you guys are bringing back memories. I was a kid when I was watching those movies. Um, any other questions for me? Oh, by the way, I could up to date you guys on current projects and projects coming to the channel if you would like. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure who the actors are in the different movies, I mean, except for Burt Reynolds and stuff like that. I watch movies for the movies themselves, not necessarily for the actors in them. The only thing I hate about doing live streams is the freaking chat lag. Waiting for you guys to catch up. Oh wow, dude. You got mad props for you, man. Mad props to you. Well, since we're not using this anymore, let's see if I can switch back to just me. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Just me. Let me know if you guys want me to give you just a channel update in general. And if you guys haven't checked out, I don't think I have the links in this video, but I also do have a Patreon, and I have that dreaded word that everybody hates. I do have a GoFundMe page to help fund the builds and the channel itself, just to keep me going, so that way I can keep bringing new content. You know, obviously, if you don't feel like donating or whatever, that's perfectly fine. I'm still going to be able to do. I'll still be doing what I'm doing. I remember the name of the movie Duel. I don't know if I remember the movie itself. I'm surprised none of the analytics are here anymore. They used to have analytics for this, but well. Kind of like what I like about Greg's channels is the fact that he has multiple people in here, so you can talk back and forth amongst yourself if the chat's dead. Can't believe I've been on here for almost 2 hours. It doesn't feel like it. I don't even know how many people are still in here. It doesn't tell me. Crazy trucker chasing Dennis Weaver all over the countryside. Thank you, Joe. Maybe I'll just end it right here. I don't know. Um, Another good trucker movie that I remember. I think it was the one with Arnold in it. That was a good movie. And then there's the one with the where he had the guy had the monkey and the chimpanzee or whatever. That was another freaking. That was a funny movie. And again, I haven't seen any of those movies since I was like freaking 13. Hey, Straight Six fan, glad to see you pop in here. And we did shout out your channel there, buddy. Oh. But yeah, I'm getting tired. Like I said, I don't. If you guys want me to, I can tell you guys about what's coming to the channel, or I can save that for another live stream. Wow, is my shirt backwards? Anyway, I think I might wrap it up unless because it seems like a lot of you guys are splitting. So I think I'm gonna say be safe, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.